I'm not. I thought you had joined Adam.
Stream element spot running elements okay.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have done it. Oh, I got it. What up? What up? I don't know. I actually got the video. I think we've got the video. Got ours to the PS4. We got it from like the disc versions, and they gave you a code to lock in with and all of that. Right? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. What's going on? Yeah. No idea. Yeah. That's 14 for 2 weeks. We ordered the game. We ordered the my base is yeah, good shit. Okay, I'm ready to go. I spent enough time doing that. Look, there's even teams, like beds and all, multiple cooking places. I'll have multiple benches set up in there eventually, so that like they won't be too crowded. You know what I mean? I'll have so this whole thing, all I have to do is go up and fit in those 3 blocks. And I can stick everything else, stick a bit of water, a little bit of block out of it. Where? Look, as you know, it's a team. Like, there's multiple cooking places. I'll have multiple bunches set up in there eventually, so that, like, it won't be too crowded. You know what I mean? I'll have two guys working workbench. So this whole thing, we don't have to do it. We have to do it in just 3 blocks. And I can stick it right now. Stick a bit of water, a little bit of water, out of it. Wait. Hey, that's like really. I got a spear or something. Oh, wait, and trying to get yourself somewhere tucked away. No, I'm pretty good where I am. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, damn it, I just found a black powder pistol. Oh my god. Whoa.
I almost destroyed the chest.
Come on, grab it! Ah, you son of a bitch! Whoa! Oh my god. Oop, got a bomb there. Small guns. Aw. Why's my first bomb? I gotta be a pinch. We're building defense. And defense is pretty funny. Defense. Boss.
Purple, come on. We both got one. I just got another medkit. Go get that medkit and heal up. Three more. Dude, grab the medkit. Ah! No! Ah, shit. Almost. Got it. He actually makes those sound effects and shit when you do that. Yeah, I know. Huh? Yeah. Ah, there you go. Ow. Can't catch me. I saw you went off. Fly over there, look. What the hell? Huh? Alright, no. Take my base. Yeah, good shit. Okay, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I spent enough time doing that. Look, there's even teams, like, beds and all. Multiple cooking places. I'll have multiple bunches set up in there eventually, so that, like, it won't be too crowded. You know what I mean? I'll have two different workbench. So this whole thing, we don't have to do it all. It's 3 blocks. And I have to stick a little bit of water in 3 blocks. Wait.
Oh, fuck no.
Hi. Fag. Vegito. Shit me oh yeah. Volume down. Volume down. Normal. That's it. That's normal. Slow one. Slow. That's one. That's it. That's normal. High. Normal. Low. Normal. Volume up. Volume down. Low. Normal. Volume up. Volume down. Low. Volume up. Volume down.
Oh, this is over. You can see my face now.
Oh, this is over. You should come see my base, though.
Hey, he looks like he is radiated in hell. I just sat down. I'm taking a break. I didn't see it. It's right here. I was trying to grab you off the table. Maybe sit down. Turn around. Just turn around. It flew back. See it now? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Did I pull the trigger? You're trying to? I know. We'll go for it. I'll go for it. What? It's not red.
Wow! Okay, you burly son of a bitch.
Oh, I got a spear or something. Over encumbered. Where? Oh, how is it? How?
Whoa. Right here. Things twinkle weird. Yeah, that's nifty. So that.
Oh, yeah. And try to get yourself somewhere tucked away. Oh, I'm pretty good where I am. Damn it! Oh, damn it, I just found a black powder pistol. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. There was a whole goddamn war of shit out there. I just found some giant goddamn tick-looking thing. Scorched mountain with a little bit of queen. Fuck me, fuck out of here. What the fuck, you stupid fucking super mutants are being attacked by the fucking goddamn flying things and they're shooting me. Where are you guys? Are you guys in the trees? I'm on the other side of the trees, yeah. Yeah, I'm in the middle of them. I was. I just moved out of the middle of them a minute ago. I'm working the scorched queen now. She's level 50. What? Where are you at? I can help you out here. Easy stick. I don't know why she ain't moving, but it just fucking froze up on me, dude. Done. Oh, good. Take her out from here. Oh shit, the game froze up on you? Damn, my console froze up on me. Yeah, but you just disappeared from right in front of us. It's just me and Moon now. Yeah. I don't know if it's taking damage. Very, very slowly, but yes. It's not moving a whole lot though. Something about staying on this side of the creek bed or whatever, it's not moving. Let's get a little closer. Yeah, Chris, did it. Come on, I just found a gun and everything. Son of a bitch. Oh shit. I'm gonna shoot with my leg. Oh crap, I'm under. Oh yeah. Oh crap, maybe we should cut a face there. Yeah, hide along the side of the mud. You know what I'm talking about? Like in the creek bed shit. Hide along the side of there. That's what I did. Last couple of times, they'll go away eventually. They'll go right past me. Oh shit, she got down here somehow. Where's she at? She's down in the thing with us, but she can't cross that bridge. She's stuck right there. Glitched. Okay, that means we got an opportunity to keep her ass over there. Come on, load back up. Ah! Fuck, where the fuck am I? Not dead somewhere. Where the hell I am. You was right next to me, but... Yeah, no, I ain't there no more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't kill me. Flying. Oh, wait. Oh, he's shooting at me. Bastard. When I got near her, she started moving. If I can just figure out what fucking piece was her head. Uh-oh, watch it. That weird. I hit it. Pretty hard. No, look at her weird moving bite. Whoa, these trees are fucked up. Oh, watch it. Behind you, Moon. Behind you. Oh, shit, that was close. That motherfucker landed right next to you. Right. That shotgun round. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of ammo from everything before I even get near. Yeah, I think let's leave it. Oh, my gun broke. Yeah, your gun's breaking. I know, that's what I say, stupid. Yeah. It's listen. Oh, she's crawling over. Oh, she's on the other. Oh, she's in the middle. She's in the middle. Yeah,
Alright, give me just a second. I just got my mic and stuff hooked up, and all this stuff was done and reviewed. I can't believe 3 days, and I summed it up in like 17 minutes. That's pretty good. I still leaves myself plenty of time to make more stuff, but I'm gonna set up a party right quick in case anybody wakes up or wants to pop through. Excuse me, I got the hiccups if they can. An error has occurred. Errors always occur. I know I'm up way before any of my friends. You know, everybody's probably sleeping and trying to wait till the last minute before they get up and like play all day, get as much rest as they can. But I don't know, dude. I wake up when I wake up, so I just go with it. Go ahead and open up a party and come back to this. Zoom back to the beginning and cut my camera on. There we go. Wherever I got myself. Top left. I can fuck with that, I guess. Well, eventually that's where I'll be. Right now, I don't have to be over there. Let's see. Advanced settings. Camera video settings. Let's go upper right. I'm more used to it over there anyway. And the only reason I'm doing it large is I need to cut off that chroma key shit because I'm not using the green screen right now. Actually, big as everything is, I almost could, but I don't want to. Let's see. So let's cut off that chroma key thing. Oops. Nope, nope, nope. Do not change. And transparency. Let's kick it up just a little. Oh, no, too transparent. Let's go like that. Not too much, not too little. Contrast. Pull that to normal. Oh, there's normal on that fucker. That feels about right. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Alright, there we go. Back from the beginning. So I went through each day and played, and I'm gonna adjust my audio for that right quick so I don't hear too much of it. You'll hear more of it than I will. So, first couple of bits here were just snapshots, snaps of the map, snaps of the times, the little opening intro. I knew I was gonna want that. This was the first big monster we ran into, and everybody was all oohing and ahhing over that motherfucker.
It's right here. I'll try to grab you off the table, maybe sit down. Turn around, just turn around. It flew back. See it now? Yeah, it's right there. Did I pull the trigger? You're trying to? No, we're going for it. I'll go for it. What? It's not red.
Wow! Take that, you burly son of a bitch.
Oh, I got a spear or something.
When does the beta start?
The beta will start in about 11, 12, 1, about 2 hours. 2 hours from now. It'll be the fourth day for the PlayStation players. It'll be the sixth day
Right
for the
here.
Xbox players.
Things
And
twinkling here.
PC, it'll be the third day because they missed opening day for the PS4. They should have got that one, but
Yeah,
the
definitely.
PC version
So
had a file go missing on theirs that day, and like you had to re-download the whole damn thing. So almost everybody on PC missed it. A lot of people couldn't figure out what the problem was, and then for the ones that did figured it out late and like didn't get in. So because it was a massive undertaking, it's like 90 something gigs for it. And that's just the PS4 version. I don't know if the PC version could be more. It could depend on your download time. You know, so many things, so many factors on PC. But yeah, this next day will be day 4. This was the second monster we ran across. I think this is day 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's already in day 2. First day, all I really did was get the systems figured out. We spotted a couple of weird bugs in it. and you know, established how things work as a team and shit like that. That's all we really did the first day. Second day, I don't remember what we did the second day. Oh, more just running into stuff, exploring. We went to some higher level areas the second day. Went to go check out some stuff that we really were fully unprepared for. Died a bunch of times, learned a lesson the hard way. We did manage to take one or two of them down. I mean, we're not helpless, but we were, the odds were stacked against us in a major way. Like I ran out of ammo like 3 times on this guy alone. It took a while to take his big ass down. Yeah, but this is a little scrapbook of memories I was putting together. I'll put out the, I don't even know if I'll put out the final video really, because all I was using it for was to do something like this with, you know, cut all the little side junk off and just watch, use it as a replay as I sit here. Something to watch while we talk about it, man, because I hate like when I just do the screen things in the play room or whatever. There's nothing really to watch while I'm talking about the shit we're doing. So like this, I can watch this and like review it and shit.
It's not moving a whole lot though. Something about staying on this side of the creek bed or whatever. It's not moving. Let's get a little closer.
Yeah, we sat there working this thing for a while. We were nowhere near the level that we needed to be even be in this fucking zone. We were all half dead. Scoot actually lost connection there, and somewhere you can see his name dropped off, but he comes back and he managed to get back before the end of the fight. It took so damn long to fight this goddamn thing. I think it's only like 10 minutes because it's double time, but I think in total it took us about 20 minutes to take his fucking thing down. Scoot luckily made it back before it was over, so he got to collect the rewards and stuff from it too. But it definitely took a hot minute. Yeah, we're still getting attacked by that other thing too. Kept radiating the area with the stuff it does. He just got back in here. Aha! What up, Scoot? Bye, Scoot. They'll be right back after these commercial messages. I'm lying, I don't have any commercials. If I did, I would probably want to, like, I'd pick some weird advertisements. You back yet? Are you muted? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Nope. Nope. Verizon guy going Sprint. You know, the Verizon guy was a fucking traitor. You know?
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he's fucking traitor. He wasn't. He switched teams. He switched teams in the middle of fucking.
He switched.
They didn't even.
He switched teams.
But there wasn't no
teams, but
he didn't get bought. Nobody coached his ass.
No, yeah, he didn't get bought. He traded teams for a reason. It's because Verizon got greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, in that whole fight, I think Sprint was the underdog anyway.
They were. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they were operating on a disabled network anyway. That's how they bought Nextel. Nextel used to be a big ass company, right? Remember those walkie-talkie things? And fucking the government forced them out of those radio channels. They forced them out of those motherfuckers. Yeah, that's exactly why that network went bad all of a sudden. That's why they started switching and they fucking merged with Sprint. Because after they were forced off of those channels, the CB things they had were shit. They were fucking crap.
Fuck? Somebody drank one of my fucking Mountain Dews.
Sons of bitches.
Maybe not. Maybe it was me.
Maybe.
I don't think so, though.
I think my statement might still apply.
There might be daughters, though, because there's a bunch of girls here, not guys. Kind of hard to be a son of a bitch if you ain't nobody's son.
Right?
Yep. They just make you a bitch.
Right. Right.
Oh, new
My
chat.
instant response
There's
to that
chat.
would be, I don't have a penis. Prove it. Uh-uh.
I gotta see it.
Prove it. Got something. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
99% of everything I hear is a lie. I'm not even sure that this is my reality. I could be somewhere else right now.
Doing something else, pretending I'm doing this in my head.
Right, right. I'm somewhere daydreaming about this stupid shit right now. So wherever else I really am must really suck. If this is my daydream. Yeah, I'm sitting here reviewing all the shit that I've done over the past couple of days. Got it all organized, what day and shit, highlights from each day.
Yeah.
Got everything prepped up to Day4. I've
Need to do a
actually,
video about where to find guns, dude.
I would actually have to know that first though. Right now,
Oh,
I'm
I know
still
where
in
they're at.
I'm in the
The 10
exploratory
millimeter,
stages.
the 10 millimeter, the laser gun, and the fucking. I guarantee you, if I go back to that bag, there'll be another black powder pistol there. Might want to try to travel there so we can get you one.
Yeah, as badass as you said that thing was. Yeah, yeah, I plan to, because now I'm all set up. I did yesterday exactly what I wanted to, and I got my base, my foundation for everything set up. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
there's people out there that they're ahead of me in level and stuff, but when they stop to do this shit and really get themselves set up well, I'll already be like, I'll be leveling up there than when I'm supposed to. And it'll probably take them longer to go through the process because they're going to have more crap to go through and relearn and shit they didn't fuck with. And it's going to take them a minute to get it right. But because I stopped there to gain an understanding of it, now I can push through simple. Like throwing my base down and my camp down and shit, the way I set it up was just by those 3 blocks. Anywhere I can put 3 blocks, I can drop that whole thing. And I can do that anywhere. You know. It pops up as a whole structure because and I figured out I can do the same thing with some blocks until I get some heavier equipment to defend with, until I can build the bigger stuff. What I can do is put down a stone block or some kind of flooring and then put turrets on top of it, like 3 or 4, and
Mhm.
and when I go back to move my base again, they show up as a blueprint, as one block with 3 or 4 turrets on the top, and I can just put that whole thing down as a defense line somewhere. Same as I can put my base up as a single piece. Every time you connect a piece of your own shit, like it remembers it as a whole. And when you move it, it picks the whole thing up as a blueprint. Then you drop the whole thing.
Hmm. Is the water popping up in your inventory, your stash?
I don't know. I'll have to give that a little while to check and see if that's actually working because I don't know. I tried checking it manually, like I went up to the pump itself, but I didn't see anywhere. Of course, I'm also moving kind of quick through the whole thing too. It's a new game and it's hard not to be explorative in a new
Yeah.
scenario. You get real
Yeah. No, I know.
inquisitive about everything. Hard to keep your attention
What's
span on
this? Ooh,
anything.
what's this?
What's
I
this?
found
Oh,
a fucking. I found
they
a
found a
fucking.
fucking piece of paper over here. I was like, oh my god.
I found. I found the military armor helmet. I found one of those.
Armor helmet.
Yeah, like the military like armor from Fallout 4. I found one of those helmets.
Hmm.
Just need to find out where we get the armor for that shit.
Right.
Because I might not
The
be rolling
power
around
armor
in
helmet?
no
Just regular?
regular military person armor. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like the riot armor or whatever. But what I really want, dude, what I really want, and I hope it becomes something you can buy, is the fucking the Ranger gear from New Vegas. That's what I want.
Ranger
I will
gear.
so buy the fuck out of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing a lot to contest the real money. I'll be trying to get everything I can
Oh no,
via
that's fine.
like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Everything seems to be pretty cheap, dude. Like I don't think. I mean, I'm still gonna try to give them
relatively.
as much money as I can so that they keep the game going. But
Yeah,
I don't
sponsor
want
them
it. I don't want it.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah. But but it's not gonna be like friggin' GTA. Like trying to rape me out of hundreds of dollars to
I don't
buy one
know.
stupid
I
ass
mean,
fucking
I hope
car.
they don't do it like Destiny. I hope they. I mean, honestly, I would rather them do it like GTA than do it like Destiny, where you have to pay to keep up to level and level caps keep pushing up and all of that shit. Because that's a little bit. I'm curious about that, and we won't know that for a while after the game releases anyway. But what the level caps are, where you max out at, what the highest level shit is, it'll be 3 or 4 weeks into that before we find out. But I would really much rather them do it on an in-game basis where they, you can buy caps or whatever versus buying whatever add-on to continue playing into whatever new regions and shit like that. 'Cause if they do that, uh, one, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up, and two, I hate games that do that because they don't wind up having a long lifespan. So games that
Hmm.
do it like GTA and give you the opportunity to gain those caps anyway, even if they are ridiculously priced, it's still available to everybody. And it's easier to convince people to grind for something like that than to grind for shit that you're gonna have to rebuy in 3 months and still grind any fucking way.
Hmm. Well, my only complaint with Grand Theft Auto is the fact that they made the fucking shark cards so expensive.
Yeah, they did get a
That's
little
my only
ridiculous on that
complaint.
price. What is it, like
Yeah,
1.5 mil for a $20 card?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And for $100 you get 8 million. You can't even buy a fucking yacht.
Yeah. For $100, you
100
can't.
American
And a yacht,
dollars.
and a yacht sucks, dude. You know
It's
what I mean?
fucking
Like
useless.
it's
Yeah.
goddamn useless. It was just the first one they did. It was the first thing that they added in. We're like, oh look, we can stick a boat out here. We'll make it where you can move it around and stuff. That's the only cool thing about the game because it moves. It's an address that moves.
Hmm.
That's it. You can start in a safe place out in the ocean and the water where somebody's really gotta like want to come get you to get you. And then if you're stupid and you buy the cheap one, you ain't got no damn helicopters. You got fucking take a boat all the way back to shore. Slow as shit.
We teleport.
Right. Which I don't start out there anyway. The only reason I even have one is because I heard at one point they were talking about taking them off. And I bought one before, about a week before that rumor started getting heavy. I heard they were going to bump it to make room for something else. So, like, the people that had it get to keep it, and they were going to take it off the thing.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if that ever came true. I haven't checked in forever. I don't think it did. I think it's still there. Yeah, but I got the full walkthrough of like how I set up my base and shit the other day, what I did to make that build. I probably could do it smaller. I could make it one block. I'd really have to fuck with it. Hey Rave, man, if you're watching the stream, dude, I've already got a party open and it's open to whoever, man. You can just join it.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, he just sent me an invite. So if you're watching Rave, you can just switch over and join my party, bro. I like to keep control of my parties when I'm streaming. That way, if something stupid happens, I can bump them. Like, nope, bye.
Oh,
Think I'm gonna be really. I'm going for story this time. Oh, and I got to thinking about it. The way I set up my base there, since it's only 3 blocks, whatever space I got left there down on the ground, I'm gonna make a shitload of traps. I mean, just a shitload of traps, and just sprinkle the whole ground with it on the way up to the entrance because they don't hurt me or anybody on my team. But anybody not, it attacks the fuck out of them or hurts the fuck out of them. So I can make little points that draw the
I'm
baddies
interested to
toward
see.
me.
You know what they were doing?
Hmm.
This is what I think personally. They were dropping wanted bounties on people to see what was going to happen because nobody's doing that.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of people killing other people,
I
and
think that's why
I
you
don't
and
know
I
how.
both got bounties. They were
Yeah, I don't
like,
know
we got
how
to
I
give
did.
somebody
Yeah,
a bounty to see what this is going to get, what's going to happen with this.
yeah. Nobody ever came after mine. I don't think anybody ever killed me.
No, someone came after me because I happened to be in their path. That was
Hmm.
it. They didn't like seek me out.
Yeah. Hmm. Of course, moving across the map like that, unless it's your base or a friend, which that seems to be the premise. We got to start making up like rule books and guidebooks and shit, tactics or whatever for how to like operate as a team. because that's a damn good point. We explore out. You got a base somewhere. I got a base somewhere. Then we explore out, and anytime we need to do anything, we can just fast travel back to our own shit, dump off what we fucking need. If there's something that's putting you overweight to keep you from going, just drop the fucking bag or whatever while the other person stands there, guards it. You run back, dump what you have to, come back, pick up your own shit. Because the other person's there guarding it.
Hmm.
Also acting as the fucking checkpoint or the fast travel
The
marker
spawn
for you
point.
to
Yep,
come
yep.
back to. Yeah. And then swap back and forth. I mean, it's easier and safer with 3 and above, but it will work with 2. It's just risky with 2 because if something happens to the person watching the bag while it's happening, then you both wind up to subject to have 2 little bags of shit sitting there, not knowing what is whose.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, 2 bags of shit.
Someone's gonna try and light it on fire, put it in your door. It's gonna be
I'll find
nasty.
a little bit. It's gonna be gross and all over the place. They go splat. Because you
That
wouldn't
shit's
think it,
fucking
but by the
hilarious.
time that shit catches fire, the bottom half of the bag's pretty wet, squishy. Goes off like a poop firecracker. Oh God, that'd be horrible. Wouldn't that be the worst? Fucking a bunch of black cats in a damn in that
Shit
bag.
bag.
He thought, God, you
Fucking
thought it was bad
M80.
when it was on fire. When it fucking exploded. No, I think fucking black cats because they come on that strand. They
Yeah.
come on a long spool. Pop, 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 pop. You stuck a whole thing of them
Constant shit
motherfuckers
flying
in there,
everywhere.
dude. Goddamn, you catch it from every fucking direction first.
The problem is that the black cats, the fuses that actually go into them are just paper with gunpowder on them, and if
Yeah.
they get wet, they don't work.
Ooh.
So you would actually have to use an M80 or something. Because yeah, if the
You'd have
if
to
the
chain
if,
them, but
if
damn,
the
that's
the
heavy
black
duty
cats,
though.
if the
You
yeah, it
could you
is.
could you could restrand them. You could because I used to do that all the time. I used to take leftover fireworks and shit, take them apart and play with the gunpowder and shit and the fuses and stuff. You could relace them with those
Yeah,
green fuse laces because those things
that'd be
auto
an awful
shoot.
lot of work to piss somebody off, though.
Eh. I wish they'd
They'd
sell
have
that
to really
shit.
make you
God, I wish
upset.
they'd sell that shit. Just give me a spool.
You know, while you're at it, get me some demo cord.
Right? Yeah. Hey, we used to do it like that though. Me and my cousins, we would buy a whole bunch of extra, and what we'd do is take a big old piece of plywood and set it on top of a table out in the yard or in the driveway or somewhere, clear of trees and shit like that. And we would set up everything on that board that we were going to shoot off ahead of time and just give a few inches in between each one. And anything we thought was going to move, we put nails or tacks around it, to hold it in place firm, one on each side or something. And then we'd take a bunch of like it was usually bottle rockets because they were cheap, and we would pull all the fucking the wicks out of them, and then we would in tiny little knots at the ends would tie them together, and we'd make a line of those motherfuckers coming to the end of the table. So when we lit them all in one spot, but then one thing chained to another thing, to another thing, to another thing, so that when we lit it, we only lit it once to watch our whole show. Like I used to love doing that shit. I used to think that was really fun. Even though, if you fucked up, you couldn't do nothing about it. There was no retry. Ooh, what was that? Was that your headphones?
No, that was my speaker. I was listening to the theme song for this game when I joined in, but I saw your what you call it, you were streaming, so I didn't. I turned it off.
Mm. Yep. Let's see. Let's get Raven invite in here since he doesn't appear to know that I'm in a other thing. Let's see. Let's take a look at that there. He's got Raven and Juggalo. Okay, so let's get Juggalo and invite into here. If I even know that guy, I don't even know that guy. Alright, so let's get over here and here. Are you already trying? You're already in there trying. It's at 2 o'clock for me, so that would have been 1 o'clock for me. That's another hour from now. That's an hour and a half. Yeah, we got it's far. I think we got an hour and 30 minutes. Ah, no, 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 no. Stop it. There we go. But shit, can't do nothing. God. I'm pretty proud of myself. Got all set up the first couple of days, first couple of hours. Get myself facing in the right direction. Gonna get me some coffee.
I mean, did they change it? No, it says 2 to 9 ET. 2 to 9 ET, 11 to 6 PT.
Oh,
That
I
would be,
can't see my shirt right.
it's
I gotta
fucking
turn around.
10:30. It's 10:30 right now, dude. I'm Pacific Standard Time. For Donna. Huh. You know, the only thing that's poor about you, Donna, is your waistline and your
Wait,
attitude. You know
can't
that?
read my shirt now. Yeah, hey, if I turn it the right way instead of the mirror reflection, you can actually read what my shit says. So I'm gonna have to leave my camera like this from now on. It's gonna look like I'm looking in the wrong places and stuff. It's gonna be backwards, but at least you can read my shit now. I ain't thought about that in forever, dude. I've always wore t-shirts that says stuff on them. You see what my t-shirt says? My old lady keeps getting me shirts for the
What does your
stuff.
t-shirt say?
This got pooped today. Got two fudgy thumbs up pointing at myself.
Hey.
Who pooped today? This guy. Mm. Oh, hey, what have I said about yelling? Calm yourself down before I shut it off. I'll make you watch what that Disney shit your mama's watching for the rest of the damn day. I shouldn't be able to hear this through walls. I'm in a whole other room and I hear you shouting. Control yourself, son.
Yeah, you don't want to end up like me. 32 years old, yelling at a video game on YouTube.
Yeah, it was funny hearing you tiny. So. Damn
Yeah.
it.
So I'm telling you, if they had the fucking dude, if they had the voice changer, I would totally change my voice just so that
I think they still
everybody
do.
could get a laugh. No, I haven't been able to find the option for that, but so everybody could get a laugh out of me while I was pissed off. So it's not so bad.
Let's see if I can't find it in a second.
UTC is 19 to 20.
I'm
Or
debating
19
on
to
if I
2.
want to do my first upload for today's beta. But anxiety.
You sure? I'm
That's
not.
too
I
bad.
don't know. Let's see. You're on time. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see, there we go. Huh, word?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a funny name though. I like the name.
Right here.
Yeah. This will be our 4th day streaming it. So we're just waiting now to see what time it opens or when it's gonna open and stuff. And
That's nifty.
it's weird with the time zones and shit, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get all loaded up, collect some more clips.
I'm pretty good where I am.
I've managed to like cut off all the bullshit and snub the 3 days that we've done so far down to 17 minutes. Now,
It's
granted, I'm playing a lot of.
11:35 right now for you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we are an hour different. I'm 10:35.
Mm-hmm.
So you're an hour different from EDT. Or no, an hour different. Let's see.
From
From PT, Pacific
yeah.
Standard.
Mm-hmm.
So Pacific Standard Time. This starts at 11 o'clock. So you'll be starting at 12.
No. You're looking at the bottom one. Look at the top one. You're looking at the bottom one. Look at the
Huh?
top time on the thing.
I've got it on my phone.
I can't switch stream to take a look.
I've got it on my phone, dude.
I don't
I've
know.
got the schedule on my phone, and it says November 4th is 6 to 1 GMT, 2 to 9 ET, and 11 to 6 PT. Today's the 4th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's starting at 11 for me because I'm Pacific Standard.
If it does that, it's still going to start 15 or 20 minutes early. So any minute now, you should be able to get in, man.
I'm
If that's the
spamming it.
case. I don't think it is though. I think it starts at 1 o'clock my time. I'm an hour away from Eastern Standard Time. I'm an hour behind Eastern Standard Time. So, and on mine it said Eastern Standard Time was at 2 to 9. So for me, that would be 1 to 8.
You're an hour different than me right now, and I'm in Pacific Standard, and it's 11. It's 10 o'clock, and it says 11 Pacific Standard is when it's going to start.
I don't know.
Here, I'll
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
here.
God damn it, Mr. Rogers is gonna sue me. Fuck. That old tattooed pirate Nazi hating motherfucker. I heard he did have all kind of fucking Nazi hate tattoos and shit. I heard he discovered the
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah, he did.
He was a soldier.
Here, I got it in the. Just hit go to the chat.
Is that the one from before the other day? Pacific Standard. There is 2 for P. There's only 1 for
Right.
East.
Alright, so
I think the bottom one is British time.
here. No, because that's when I've been getting on.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to switch to
It's
check.
almost 1 o'clock. Wow. What the fuck? How does that doesn't make any sense, dude?
Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of ammo from everything before I even get near. Yeah, I say let's leave it. Oh, my gun broke. No, your gun's breaking. I know, that's what I say.
Did daylight savings time just happen or something?
I don't know. It's it's 20 to noon here.
It's 12:39 in Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean that it starts at 12. What the fuck, dude? That PT, look it up on Google. A PT is Pacific Standard.
My God.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, it says it's 9 o'clock PT.
Right.
So daylight savings time must have just happened.
I don't think so. Well, maybe. Wait, it is in November.
Starts in March. Pacific Standard. It doesn't say when it ends on here.
When does daylight savings time start this year?
Because just yesterday we were the same time as fucking...
Yep, today. Today.
Really? Okay. Because... Okay, so yeah, that makes sense then. So it's still got an hour. Okay. Because yeah, dude, I've been getting on at Pacific Standard Time, and it's been 100%. So now I'm an hour behind that, or ahead.
Yep. So just tonight, I was wondering. I thought that's weird because my power went out too last night. What was weird is it went out right as I went to bed. Like after we got off and everything was done, I fucking went to bed. I go in there to the bedroom, and my remote is my cable is like it's got the voice stuff, so you just hold the button and say what you want, and it goes to the channel and shit. And so I go in there, and I always hold the button, and I go to Cartoon Network first, and then I'll go to like Netflix or something. That way, if Netflix goes off in the middle of the night, it pops back up on Adult Swim, and it doesn't bother me. There's still something on. And because if something goes off, if the TV goes dead, I'll wake up. I can't sleep unless I can hear it in the background. It's weird, but
Background noise. I have a fan.
Yeah. So just as I said, Netflix, all the power in the house went out. It was like I was like Netflix, and it was like, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, did I just break everything with my voice hole? What the fuck just happened? I look outside, it's all black outside. Like, I heard a pop down the road. I guess somebody ran into a telephone pole. I just thought it was funny that it was right when I hit that button it happened. So I was like, Netflix, and it was like, I was like, God damn, did I really overdo it? Just because. Didn't think like that was too much to ask.
I broke everybody's shit going, Netflix, haha!
Right? I'm gonna do it again tonight, watch. Right? I'm gonna do it again tonight. Just fuck everybody. Think you're something. I can shut down the whole building with one word. That's a popular word too.
It's a popular word, but if you say it, it don't do shit.
It don't do shit. It only does it for me. I was gonna just like go right to bed, but I grabbed my Vita and I started playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I was like, yep. This is what I'm doing. Oh, this is fun. My watch times and view times have gone up since I started doing these things. Because they're more like whole shows, since I'm new at this style of game and this style of gaming. The other stuff that's really only aftermath. The other stuff like GTA stuff, I can operate off of instinct on that thing, and I can't tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be cool until after it's done with. But this, like, you can plan and project, and it's a lot more interactivity amongst friends with this. I really want to find some kind of glitch though for duplicating items. Matter of fact, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and look that up. If that is a thing that we can do, we can duplicate our own fucking resources. We don't need to be hunting and scrounging for shit.
For the most part, nobody's going to have anything like that out yet, I don't think.
I don't know. First couple of days, beta access, there's somebody that's probably figured out something by now, even only given a couple of hours. What? Who you want? Ah!
Oh, are you cold, Donna?
Uh-oh. There's already a
What?
Fallout 76 XP farm. Fallout 76 duplication glitch. Fallout 76 unlimited atoms.
Uh-oh.
Duplication glitch. Let's see this duplication glitch first, because this looks genuine and it's done right off of somebody's phone. I bet it's just something as simple as shutting it off. It's like dropping your shit and shutting your system off and coming right back to the same one. Okay, this kid's an idiot. Never mind. That one doesn't work. This child, and I do mean child, he's like 7 or 8, 9, maybe 10. He's a fucking idiot. He put 2 stash boxes down. He was like, I duplicated it. No. Stash box contains all your own shit. You cannot duplicate the stash box. No matter what stash box you go to, it's always going to have the same shit in it. Dummy.
Yeah.
This is what you let your kids just post anything on YouTube. They show how fucking retarded your bloodline is. Okay?
It's magic!
They might be idiots, but it's because you're an idiot that they're an idiot. Mm-mm. 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 It's a lie. It's a lie.
Huh.
I do want to see this XP farm. That was from a week ago. How is it from a week ago? Shit, what, not
Is
a
for
week ago.
Xbox?
Maybe. Tips is tips, man. I take them all. I'm the king of the skulls.
Welcome everyone to Fallout 76. If you are like me, then you want to know exactly how to level as fast as possible the minute you step foot outside those vault doors. Well, you are in luck today. During the beta, me and my good buddy Thanx, we decided to go and actually find out what we think to be the best method currently in Fallout 6 to level your character and get those levels really easily. Now, keep in mind this was during the beta, so things can change when it actually being full release. Now, before we begin, if you have not already, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. And also hit the like button if you guys like what you see. We will be doing a lot of follow-up videos on the next few days here. Weeks, and game drops. You can expect a lot of volatility in the game as well. And also, you guys
There's a lot of
might
people
know
doing a
a couple
beta
players,
review.
really good friends of mine, Azex
Yeah.
and Jack. They're also other YouTubers, and I've been playing with them and doing a series with them when the Day4 releases. Now, when you first step out of the vault doors, you are given a few quests. They're pretty easy to do, obviously, because like the beginner quest, obviously. And you get anywhere from, I believe it's like 20 to 40 XP per quest you do in that area, which might seem like a lot, but it's really not. And as you progress into the next town, you come across a few creatures on the road, or you walk through the woods to the next area, you come across some weird little
Hey, is that guy got a one of these going on?
Huh?
Is that guy talking like this?
Oh yeah,
like
he's
Sid the
definitely got a
Sloth?
lisp going on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was like, I don't know if it was
Yeah.
like because I'm hearing it through your mic and it's a recording being sent to the recording, or is dude lisping? Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they let him drive.
Whoa. Hey. Nico.
And so we ended up in the zone in the bottom right corner of the map. You can see right here on your map. We'll have it all highlighted for you so you can see exactly where we were. Me and him traveled down there. At level 5 to 6, we got into the zone. And we found out that area was between level 30 to 35. That's what the enemies were that we were able to kill, the creatures. And this is where you get some insane XP. So it's pretty simple. All you really have to do is you really just put down the base, and as it drops his base, you drop down some turrets, yourself a little bit, which they really didn't do much, because all these turrets were only level 4, the fucking level 30 plus, you know, and our weapons are meant for level 5 and 6. But when you did manage to kill a creature there, you got 100 plus XP per kill almost every kill.
Okay.
Which is just absolutely insane.
So his basic tip is travel into the high risk area, drop a bunch of defenses down with your base, and use your base defenses to kill said monster. That's his, because where they're about level 35, they're dropping about 100 XP each time you kill them.
And not only that, we're also finding really high level sets for weapons and stuff like that. And for a beginner, that's a lot of stuff you can scrap out and get some really good stuff out of as well. Now, it was only Azex and me actually at the time doing this, only 2 of us. And we were pulling this off really successfully. And because you're in this spawn in any city that you've already went through, we were really exploring this ranger's post and just killing anything we could. Now, I will recommend that if you do try this method in the beta, you're not playing yet, when it does come back up again, or even the full game, because it's still a really good way to level unless something changes by the time the game fully releases. I recommend that you also get a bunch of either Molotov cocktails or grenades, frag grenades. We realized that, you know, our guns were doing a lot of damage because they're under level, but these turrets were doing enough to keep the pressure of the enemy off of us until they got destroyed. But the minute we hit one of those creatures with a grenade or Molotov cocktail, it would do anywhere from 1/3 to 1/4 of its HP, which was a lot to us at that point. Now, the other thing I will add is that there actually is a skill at new level, so if you guys have not played this game yet, basically when you level up, you'll get some cards and stuff like that. Your cards can be used, or you can do upgrade those cards so you frequently do. So those cards are used for like your current attributes for the skill. So say you level up strength, you get a card that says plus 10% with single-handed melee. Okay, you equip that one card, and then you'll have that bonus along with the skill. Now, you can upgrade your cards, obviously, as time goes on, but one of the skills, Azex actually got it, I didn't even ask you what it was, but there is actually a skill out there that will give you a card that gives you the option to XP
Good shit.
when you're playing
Okay, I'm ready to go.
with
I spent enough time doing that. Look, there's even places for the team. Like, there's
I believe the
multiple
base
different places. I'll have multiple benches set up in there eventually so that, like, it won't be too crowded. You know what I mean? I'll have like, 2 to 3
base
things.
is actually increasing.
So this whole thing will pick up as a blueprint. And all I have to do is be able to fit in those 3 blocks. I'll have to pick everything else. A little bit of water in those 3 blocks. Good. Everywhere. Word. What's the second thing before?
If you're playing
Oh, shit, fuck. What the fuck?
a team, then the group of 4 is
What the fuck? I can't do anything.
squad up.
I can't run. I can't fucking heal myself. I can't heal you.
Does.
What the fuck, dude?
Now, as it sits right now, me and Azex are both around level
It wants me to kill you.
19,
I don't think you want to kill me. I'm trying to put a shotgun in my face.
and that
I don't want to kill you. Yeah, I guess they won't let me heal you because you're,
anything going through like everyone else.
here.
We did a lot of traveling, but once we got to that area, we sat there for a good, you know, 45 to 35 minutes, kind of farming some stuff out, and it actually worked out really well. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep.
Oh damn. Sorry.
Demetrius doesn't forget.
No, 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 was I saying anything and then just stopped talking? I can't remember. Sorry, we had someone showed up here and, yeah.
So, hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all you guys in the next video.
Okay.
Come on, get your butt up. Look, Donna, spent $70 on these fucking steps. Use the goddamn steps, Donna. Good girl. Come on, slow, slow. There you go. Yeah, there you go. See? Yeah, huh? Look at that. Good girl. Yeah, good girl, Donna. Those are your goddamn steps, so you can get up on the bed. 'Cause you're old. She avoids those goddamn steps like they're gonna kill her. She'd rather jump and miss with her back legs and fall down than use the goddamn steps. That whole you can't teach an old dog new tricks thing.
Man, remind me later. I have an absolute shitload of pictures to send you for that thing. You said you could mess with those pictures and stuff. I got a bunch of them I'm gonna send you, and all I really want, or need from them, is just to kind of get them in the same color scheme and stuff. That way, once they're all the same color scheme, I can take them and make a collage out of them, so we can make an original piece for our community.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back. Just a second.
All right, we got an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I guess not really. More like half hour, 45 minutes. Turn the heater on.
I did not. I may
Yeah,
poop.
dude, this
at some point I may have to take a break and go poop.
Oh, poop.
I'm gonna get some duct tape and put the number 2 on my fucking t-shirt. Guess who pooped twice today? Guess who pooped 2 times? This guy. Turn this off momentarily. Oh, turn that off momentarily. Go back. Alright. Yeah, I'm watching these little farm videos and stuff, and collecting what notes other people have made in the same amount of time too. This way I'm not just learning from myself, but I'm learning from these goofy fucks too. Because at this point, it's everybody's guessing game. And, until the game comes out and it's locked down, and this is the way it's done, until then, everything is speculative. So that means collecting as many, excuse me, damn hiccups. Collecting as many points of view as possible will give me a better understanding of the game in its grandeur form, you know what I mean, and understanding the different aspects of it and shit, giving me an advantage.
I got a spear or something. Overencumbered.
Taking my cough medicine at the moment.
Whoa. Right here. Things twinkling.
Oh shit, man! I tell you, my wife come home yesterday from getting fucking groceries, and at our fucking doorsteps, 2 little kids, like a 4-year-old and a baby. And I don't mean like a little kid, I mean a fucking baby. I mean, this thing couldn't walk. I don't know how the fuck it got up 3 flights of steps. My wife about flipped the fuck out. Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah. You
That's
know,
what we
beat the
said. She
fuck
was,
out of somebody's
dude, I was
parents.
ready to. And me and her were in here talking about what to do next. She's like, should I just leave it out there? I mean, because goddamn it. She's like, I'm pissed. I was like, I hear you. No, don't fucking leave him out there. I mean, the kid's diaper was just full, man. And I was like, dang, we ain't got to tell me. All our kids are out of diapers. So I was like, we ain't got a fucking thing to change that kid with or nothing. And as we're sitting there figuring out whether to call the sheriff's department or DHS or fucking what, as we're talking about it, lady tries to slick up from somewhere downstairs, came up, snatched the baby real quick, and took off fucking running. Like, heard us talking about it. Me and her were, she was putting the groceries up, so the door's still open because the kids are still bringing them up. And we're in the kitchen, which is barely one room away, talking about it. It kind of echoes through us down to the hallway and shit. So everybody can hear our fucking conversation. We ain't hiding shit. And the lady, I guess, hears us and was like, oh, fuck. Comes up here and, like, ninja'd her baby. It's like, that was actually, like, as agitated as I was sitting there thinking, that was probably the easiest thing you could have done. It's like, slick, get that fucking baby out of my sight for, like, because, like, I'm pissed. I'm not watching
Yeah.
a fucking kid running around with a 4-year-old up 3 flights of steps. These steps are steel and concrete 3 floors up, man. That baby could slip through them fucking
Die.
rails real easy and be dead. Yeah,
Yep.
what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Unfortunately, lots of people don't fucking... Oh,
Give
shit,
it
I
in.
found the other pictures of that bike, dude. I think. Is that the picture I sent
Lots
before?
of people don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, they don't. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. I can't help it, dude. I get all country boy on the shit and be like, you don't give a fuck about that, baby. You ought to go somewhere and see if they can still have that motherfucker aborted. You don't give a fuck about it. Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Don't pretend to
Yeah.
give a shit. Don't kind of give a shit. If you can't handle that motherfucker, if you can't provide a life for it, come the fuck off and get your goddamn tubes tied or some shit. Get fixed, you dumb fucking hoe. God, I hate that shit. I used to have a friend in fucking high school. And she was cool people back in the day. We dated a little bit. Just a little bit. Not very long. And as we grew up, she wound up dating a good buddy of mine, and her and him were together. Worked together for years. And they had a kid together when they were young, like when we were all like 17, had a kid together. And they didn't wind up staying together. And over the years, she progressively had more kids until she had 8 fucking kids by herself. And all the men done took off, 2 sets of twins. All dudes fucking took off on her and bailed on her at some point or another, was in prison, went to Mexico, all kinds of shit. And eventually, like, she gave him up. She put him up for adoption. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, man. And then would come over telling me what I needed to do with my kids and my family and my son. And I went the fuck off. Needless to say, that motherfucker ain't my friend no more. Because, like, that pissed me the fuck off. You gonna have 8 motherfucking kids because you can't keep your goddamn legs closed and torture 8 other fucking souls because you can't keep your shit together. Keep thinking that another man and another baby and another trap is gonna solve your fucking problems, and then step into my house and tell me what the fuck I need to do. Hold the fuck up. Like, at the time, I was single, taking care of my baby's mama. She was living in my house while I was sleeping on the floor of my own house, just so my sons and her could live a semblance of a normal life. And I worked all the time, so I was hardly there. I just kept my shit in the closet, and when I go to sleep, I just pull out my sleeping bag from the fucking closet, throw it in the living room floor. When I got up, I put my shit up and go. You know, wasn't in the way of nothing, and it was my place. It was not our place. I just thought a female should have her own fucking room and her own space because it's her and 3 boys in the fucking house. So I'm hardly there anyway. I don't need a room. I just padlocked the fucking closet for anything important I had and had a safe in there for anything important I had. You know, I don't need much. I'm a minimalist. I was able to keep all my clothes in a fucking duffel bag and a couple of hangers and that shit closed. But, yeah. Motherfucker, I'm taking care of myself and everybody else, and you can come tell me what the fuck I need to be doing? You have lost your fucking mind.
Isn't that always the way it is, though?
Yep.
I'm doing better than you. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to do a whole lot better for yourself when you dump off all your fucking problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pretend like
You go
they don't
take care of your
exist.
own
Boy, I
shit before
wish
you
I
try
could
telling
live in
me
a
how to do it.
delusion like that. Man, sounds like it's fucking great. Unfortunately, I was born with all these morals and conscience and shit. You know, it kind of fucked me up on that.
Has it started already?
I might be harsh, but I'm not fucking heartless. Jesus Christ. Most of the time, the reason I'm so goddamn hard is because I love the shit that I love and I want it to be safe and taken care of and strong. This Johnny Cash was not bullshitting. The world is cold and fucking mean. More than anything else, all you want your kids to do at the end of the day is survive. You don't give a fuck about nothing else. Fuck happy and everything else. I want them to survive and be good. Fuck happy. Oh, I had a girlfriend one time. I asked her, it's like, if you could have anything, if you could have any wish you wanted, like, if you could be anything you wanted to be, what would you be? And she thought she was being clever. She said happy. I soaked on that for a minute. 10, 15 minutes goes, not even 10, 15 minutes, probably like 5, 6 minutes, maybe, if that. Other conversations going on at the same time, and she reversed the question and put it on me. I was like, I'd rather be good. Good may not always be happy, but you can't take nothing away from good. Good can't lose anything that it can't replace. Happiness, man. I've seen so many people chasing fucking happiness, trying to buy up the shit and the hollow spaces in their fucking life, and it never fucking works. It happens to me a lot of times too. It happens to most people a lot of times, and we don't even notice it. But it's that feeling right after you get something new that you think, man, this is gonna be the shit. This is gonna be so fucking awesome. I've been waiting forever for this. You finally get it. You finally do it. Hour and a half, 2 hours into it, you're like, now what do I put in this hole? It's not full anymore. I gotta put something else in here because it doesn't feel. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, and it's like a mix of buyer's remorse with I don't know what the feeling is that I don't know. I don't know what you call it.
Emptiness.
Yeah, it's like
It's just
it's like
empty.
emptiness. Yeah, it really is. And everybody's got it.
Void.
It's that crave
Where's
for
it go?
more. It's that strive for a new project, Because anytime I don't have something to make, build, fix, or do, or some kind of hobby to push into, I kind of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, those are the things I look forward to. It's easier to do those than to continuously
Like
waste money
this.
buying stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is also like I don't buy a lot of games usually. Like I've never been that guy. I never buy a lot of games, but I do get good games. And I try to go for what I think is gonna have the longest lifespan. I look for replayability. I look for and more than anything, that was my main reason from switching back when multiplayer started. Like I was very multiplayer heavy after when it first came out because I knew that was the future of longevity in games. You can only oppose a person with so many problems in a solo-based game. Eventually, they're going to beat it and everything's going to be easy. But another person does not think like a fucking computer. They don't have like 6 patterns that they randomize and jump through to do the same things to you every time. They don't have tactics that you can
Predict.
Right. So another person,
Yeah.
you can scare another person, and a scared person will act extremely defensively. He will do shit he wouldn't normally think to do because he was in a panic. You know what I mean? Or pose any kind of challenge through will. You know what I mean? That will to not give up, to not go down like that, and to persist some kind of challenge. You know, that shit makes it fun. That shit makes it go on. I think that was Little Big Planet's whole thing. Their whole reason for their popularity is because they took the creativity and everything that they could make and they turned it over to us. Why game developers didn't do that decades ago, I have no idea. But they all could have expanded their own games just by giving us that availability. The availability to play what they've made plus what we can make with it. Without complicating it, making it all, which grant you by Little Big Planet 3, that shit was ridiculously fucking complicated. But, it was still nowhere near as complicated as trying to set up a game type and stuff in Grand Theft Auto or, God, what else? What else has had a creative mode? There's been a few games.
Minecraft
Yeah.
has a creative mode. This game is going to have a creative mode in like a year after launch. So.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be they're going to drop mods and everything and solo lobbies, so you can run mods in your own lobby with friends.
Really cool.
And everybody in the lobby will be running off of your mods.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah. Because Bethesda gets down like that, homie.
Well, Bethesda has always been good on their own mods. They were the first company to come out and make a section for it. They knew they couldn't stop it, so they decided to incorporate it. You know, if you can't beat them, join them kind of deal. Couldn't
Right.
stop them from doing it, so they just grabbed, you know, they made it first. They made a little code thing to check and see if the what was it, a mod checker, yeah, or a mod detector, something like that, and it would check it and make sure it was the proper kind of file that was supposed to work with that particular game. And then if it worked, it would check it off and it would activate it in the thing. They gave you a little mini menu, or you could just go a little code section. You could click them on and off without having to change a whole bunch of the game's internal settings and shit. And they were all pretty easy to do. They're pretty straightforward. I love them. I ain't gonna lie. When I get that PC and start setting up to stream over all venues and shit like I'm planning, once I get that, I'll also get a couple of games that I ain't played in a really long time and mod some stuff that I ain't fucked with in a really long time. Because I used to have some gnarly and fucking hilarious shit on there. Riding around on goddamn He-Man's Battle Cat as a Sith with the fucking sword from Final Fantasy being followed by a bunch of stormtroopers. That shit was awesome. It turns out, as a child of the 80s, I have a very vivid imagination. I remember the original gaming struggle when games went from just the little arcadey bullshit, the 25-cent plays, or the 3 lives on Mario shit, to a game that had to fucking save, and the real struggle behind the goddamn Zelda. Oh my god. To beat that game, you had to cut the system off a specific way. You couldn't just hit the power button. It would lose all of your fucking data. It would lose everything that you had done. You had to like push the reset button and hold it, then hit the power. You couldn't, and if anybody else fucking played it and didn't do that when they cut it off, all your shit was gone. So me and my cousin, dude, we was we was only like 5 and 6, and we wasn't even that old. 5 and 4, yeah, I was 5, he was 4, and we was struggling to beat that motherfucker. We finally did it. Our fucking dads kept resetting it, dude. Our dads would get together, and they were hippies and shit too. So they'd get together and they'd be like, "We can beat this little fucking piece of shit." They'd be gassing each other up. Yeah, let's do it, buddy. This will be cool. Let's have a few beers so I can get stoned, sit here and rip. They're doing the same thing 30 years ago. I'm doing right now. Goddamn. And it's like we would do this, and they would cut the motherfucker off. They might have. Knows they made us go to bed, but they might have done a whole bunch of shit and then turned it off on her and fucked up everything me and him did plus what they did. God damn it. I know we had to start that motherfucker at least 9 times. I know. After that, Super Nintendo and all that shit, they got it fixed. You didn't have to power stuff off like that for it to save the data and shit. They included it. Hell yeah. I love how my base is all encumbered too. Like it's set up for all 4 players, the whole team. Got power inside and outside that motherfucker. Like, cha-ching. I just watched those dudes doing that farming bit, and I think I can make an adaptation of that to both keep my base and the defenses up in the same kind of area they were at, but be better protected. Like, way better protected. Oh, I've got the camera back on now. I'm done moving that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know you.
I just cut it off a second ago. I was moving some shit around. Taking my cough medicine. Yeah, I get the sniffles if I don't handle my stuff right. Oh God, my controller, dude. I'm in need of a new controller.
Me too.
I want to beef one up. I want to make my own custom controller though. Or like I've got a dream controller in mind. I've been planning it in my head for months. I'm thinking, okay, brand new regular PlayStation controller. I don't want one of those what is
Oh
the
shit.
shit, something with an S. What are those controllers called? They're actually tournament based. They get hella expensive, dude. They get like 300 something bucks. 100 something, 150 off the rip. Scoosh? Is it Scoosh? It might be Scoosh. Scoosh. I swear to God, I think that's it. But I just want a regular PlayStation controller instead of one of those with extended L2 and R2 triggers.
Mm-hmm.
The custom things that I've got on my analog sticks now, which are like dry grips. They're not rubber. They're hard plastic, and there's never any. You know how rubber gets that oil to it? It kind of slides around and shit, or rubs
Yeah.
off eventually. This shit will not let that happen, and it always grips the contours of my thumb well. You know what I mean? Like, let's see, I can show you. For whoever's
I know what you're
watching.
talking about. I know what
Like,
you're
yeah,
talking
these
about.
things are dope. Tiny little pupils on the bottom of them. Get the right angle there. Yeah, you can kind of see them there. And a battery pack extension. I seen a couple of months back, Energizer made a battery pack expansion that added 18 hours of life to the controller, and it had a remoteless or a wireless charging system. Like you just docked it, you just set it down, and it charged and picked it back up. And those little cheap rubber grips that they sell. Of course, I'll have to cut out whatever areas are affected by the battery and the triggers, and around the joystick itself. But outside of that, like, yeah, that's my dream controller. Extensions, battery life, and good grip. All I give a fuck about. I've done that with, I think, every controller across every system I ever had. Always had like one bad motherfucking controller, and then like a whole bunch of others.
I don't like the keypad for these ones.
I don't either. Only because I got one of the mini ones. I've actually got two. I got a regular Bluetooth one and the one that actually goes to the controller and shit. I don't like how they put it at the bottom this time. I had the one on the 3 that had the thing across the top, which I really liked that. Those are cool.
It takes over the mic. You can't use the mic.
Exactly. That's my whole problem with it. Yep. That and the grips on the back don't feel right to me because a lot of times I'll grab it like it's a gun. You know what I mean? I'll pick up a controller, finger out and all. Like, so I'm not on the trigger, but I'm next to the trigger, you know? I pick up a controller like that all the time.
Yep.
I can't wait till the next
Hey, did
generation.
you get
We're
that hat?
pushing, what hat? Not yet. No. I don't have the points yet. I think it's like 500 points. I think I've only got 100 and something left. I bought both
Oh.
water generator
No,
and
no,
the
no.
power generator.
No. The
The
hat.
cap that you dropped me?
I gave you
Yeah.
a hat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it work with the mask?
I think it does.
With
Yeah.
the gas mask?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think it does.
We're gonna have to get synchronized.
Right?
I'm not gonna be rolling around in my power armor too much till I find a bunch of fucking
I
fusion
wished I
cores.
hadn't. I wished I hadn't. I totally did. I mean, it helped me pick up a bunch of junk, but I'm now running out of power cells. I have to find some more.
I've still
Get some
got all
more.
3 of mine, but one of mine's
Yeah.
almost empty.
I had 2, and then there was one already in it that was almost used up. And what I did is I put all of them in there at the same time, and it just filled the battery thing on it up and condensed it or whatever. It instantly became 2, and I was able to use it and shit. I don't know why I got a lamp. Yeah, I scrapped. Once I got everything over to this point at my base and shit, I scrapped everything else that wasn't actually being used back for its material. That's the only downside to it is, man, going through your stuff and getting your shit just right. So you've got a chest or something. It's really hard to keep up with all that stuff. To both
Yeah.
collect resources and separate rare items, stuff you can't use
They
yet. Just
they need to
hanging
make
on
it
to it
so
becomes a weight on you.
they need to make it so you can't have fucking. I mean, I don't really like the fact because you can't just sell shit. You know what I mean? You can't you can't just keep continuously sell shit. So you
No.
have to break like everything down, and
I
I
wonder.
don't know.
See, here's
It's a
what I'm
pain in the
wondering though.
ass.
I wonder if you move over to another lobby, if it changes the vendor and he's got money again.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Every time I changed lobbies, everything was the same as it was in the lobby before.
So it is keeping up on our data in somewhat of an individual basis.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I found fucking aluminum ore and lead ore, and I've got these ores, and they're not. I can't use them. It doesn't seem like I can use them. Like I don't see a smelter anywhere.
Smelter.
Yeah, you gotta smelt it. It's not melting. It's
That's
schmelting.
smelting.
I got schmelted. I got my gold member.
Oh shit. Okay. So it starts in 40 minutes, which means it starts in 20 minutes. All right. I guess I'm as juiced up as I need to be. I'm glad it's kind of a nice rainy day, man. It's not too much sunlight on my TV because past couple of days, man, I've had to like close my blinds and shit just so I can see my TV right because it's such a dark game. Not
Yeah,
dark,
anybody,
but it's
anybody
context sensitive. You know what I mean? Like where
fucks
you
around
run.
outside, my Rottweiler fucking sticks his fat head in my goddamn window and opens the damn blinds up.
Oh, can I not hook up both? I believe that I cannot. Okay, hook up this one. Oh,
What's up?
what the hell is that? That is fucking necklace pieces over here. What the hell? My kids and their fucking jewelry, man.
Oh. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I was ready yesterday and the day before, and I'm ready now. Ready,
Right?
ready, ready.
I'm gonna sneeze.
So you know, once you get into the thing and it pops up and says play, you can just hit the pause option menu and join straight on me. If I get in.
Good shit. I don't even think I need this thing, but just in case.
I wonder if Manshevitz is on.
Manshevitz, who's that?
His name's Andrew. He's a manager at the parts department of the Honda dealership in Flagstaff. He's somebody I know. Like,
Okay.
yeah. He's a cool guy. He's an older guy. He's he's not a squeaker. Yeah, yeah, he's good people. Yeah. He's all, dude, I'm so totally nerding out about 76. I'm all, oh, yeah? He's all, yeah, do you even know what that is? I'm all, fuck yeah. He's all, really? I'm all, yeah, dude, I play Fallout 4. And he's all, what console? I'm all, PS4. He's all, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I know,
It's so
3
stupid
people
how
I
those
delivered to.
console wars are a legit thing. Like you will judge a person's personality by what system they play. Because
Yeah.
it's like how intelligent are you as a human being? Are you really? Which dumb shit did you buy into? Did you buy off of efficiency or childlike fucking fad? Oh, the commercial look cool. Everybody's playing it. Nope.
Mm-mm.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says, dude. Sony's been ahead of the game on almost every console they've touched. Every
Yep,
one of
dude.
them
Fucking. You
was
know why
ahead.
I
Not only could they
switched?
do everything that everybody else could do, but they did it better. The Wii was like, oh, we're gonna give you this little stick and you point it at the TV, and it'll know where you're pointing. And PlayStation was like, oh yeah, we can do that.
Here.
Plus depth perception. You'll actually be able to reach and grab, and it will be able to measure your distance when you move and shit. Oh, fuck.
Oops.
Matter of fact, there was a whole
Here.
program most people don't even know about. On the PS3, there was a for $100 you could buy a molding program that used the Move controllers to sculpt in 3D. And in your living room, you could take using your camera and shit, and you could make a sculpture like ice sculpting or carving, wood carving, whatever kind of style you wanted to use. You could do to this thing and make objects and shit like within your living room. It wasn't used by very many people because it's more of a developer thing, but it was introducing a really cool way to develop things for that point forward. It's all what I think is also going to change the way we start using VR stuff, which is why I think they implemented it so much in the Playroom. There's a place that kind of does something similar, but it's a little bit different in the VR Playroom and on the PS5, which is why I can't wait for that motherfucker to hit. The VR stuff is going to be completely built into the system, no more wires. And the headset itself has camera sets, so you're never blind to the areas around you and shit. Plus, there's no like blue lights on stuff. It doesn't have to rely so much on the camera track. The cameras are built onto it, so it knows when it's moved and shit. And I think they're gonna really change the way people game. Like I think they're gonna remove the TV. I think.
Mm.
I think games are gonna get pushed more VR forward. Where it will be reaction time to how you look around and shit like that. Uh, both stuff with and without a controller. I think there'll be a lot more stuff with a controller now, because they figured out that people don't really want to like get up and do all that moving and shaking and shit. It's cool that it can track your hand movements and shit, but I still want to play with the fucking playing sit down. If I wanted to get up and go jogging or some shit, I'd get up and go jogging or some shit, instead of dancing in my goddamn living room like a maniac. I'd like to see the shit better. They figured that half of it out. People do want more immersion, but they don't want to give up the relaxing from playing it too. And so
Right.
I think they found an even medium. We'll find. I think they'll get better hand tracking stuff because, like, what was it? That Star Trek um, ship captain or just something like that. Bridge captain. That's what it was. Bridge captain or Star Trek bridge. Yeah, it's like they got to enact the whole things from the chair. The bridge crew. I think it's what it's called. Something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, and it was cross-platform too. It was PS4 and PC, so there were people using the Vibe 3D pieces, and there were people using the PlayStation VR. Yeah, I can't wait to see what
PlayStation
they do with that.
5.
HoloLenses are getting ready to come out soon. I haven't heard much talk of those in the last few years, but those motherfuckers are going to be bad.
HoloLenses?
Oh yeah, have you not look up a demonstration or one of the advertisements they put out for HoloLenses? They're supposed to be released in 2020. That was the original plan. I don't know if it's gotten pushed back since then. But yeah, it's like an augmented home life, augmented between tech and natural uh, physics and shit. So like you won't have need for like TVs, screens, monitors, boxes, none of that shit anymore. You could rig all those boxes to a central system that your headset is linked to, and it's like a visor. It's like, you ever seen those glasses that like grannies wear over their glasses, like their sunglasses that go over those and they're kind of thickish and shit. They're
Mm-hmm.
shaped and designed a little like those, but they're still transparent. You can still see through them, and an image is projected on there in a way that to you it looks like your TV is just a screen on the wall, and you can grab the corners of it and move it and adjust it like you would a PC or your smartphone. There's gestures and shit that go with it that when you make adjustments to the stuff, it moves with it. They had people playing 3D versions of Minecraft on their fucking coffee table and in their wall. Like he had a switch on his fucking wall. And when you flipped the switch, a bunch of dynamite went off, blew a hole in the wall, and you saw into a Minecraft world. He was building a house on his fucking coffee table. His they had a lot more 3D sculpting things in there, both for engineering stuff like building motorcycles and ships and important parts, how to do tutorials first person, like a person could show you what they're trying to fix, and if you know how, you could like just point at things and circle them and they would see them in the areas that they needed to be, moved and shit. They were talking about using it for exploration and shit because it can really take somebody who's never been to another fucking planet and it can bring back the pictures from there to gather this and give it the view as if you were standing there, so you can really get an in-depth look at patterns, shapes, and shit like that. It had a lot of applications, but the biggest thing to me was like it was really gonna change the way we live our lives, like the technologies that we use and wear.
Hmm.
It's right there. Can you pull the trigger? You're trying to? I know. No, I'll go for it. What? It's not red.
Wow! That's you burning
10 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this broadcast down and start by cutting off my camera because I'm not using my camera in the other one at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch headsets. I use my music one in the mornings. I've been saving my good one for the afternoons when the sessions are ready to kick off.
Oh. Right.
Go say goodbye to my wife. See you in 9 hours. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Play this for 9 hours.
So,
Oh, yeah. And try to get yourself somewhere tucked away. Oh, I'm pretty good where I am.
It's only 7 hours. 7.5. 2 to 9 is 7 hours.
Whoa. There was a whole goddamn war of shit out there. I just found some giant goddamn truck looking thing.
But still, that's more than 4, but it's less than 10.
Yeah, and then we'll see. Big mystery for me is what times are we going to be left with after? What's our next 2 dates? I'm hoping it'll be Tuesday. I mean, that would be nice. My fucking birthday, they could give me that. Come on, just let me in on Tuesday.
I just moved out of the middle of the minute ago. I'm working a scorch screen now.
But, yeah, hang on, I'm going to switch mics right quick.
Notice we haven't gotten Moon or anybody.
what'd you say?
Talking to me?
Oh, cool. Okay. There we go. Motherfucker didn't work at first.
Huh. Moonchild waiting in the, Oh, there we go. Yo, yo.
It is. There's no action, no reaction. Trying to get traction on my action. Go do some smashing.
Traction on your action?
Yep.
Traction. What up? Hey, did You get some. You get some of the sunshine in a bag.
That's your cough medicine, right? Good shit. Ta-da.